Yeah. We're on now?
We're on.
Oh, we're such
16.
We're such an intense radio program.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We have to be.
We got to be the angry guys.
We're right wingers.
Yeah, fucking hockey.
We are right.
We're right wing.
Yeah, hockey.
You know, don't confuse us for the dirtbag left.
No.
Don't confuse us for moderates. No, we've leaned far to the right.
Hard right.
Hard right.
Hard right.
Hard right. Everything's gay, dude.
Yeah, you'll be listening to this show. You're like, I kind of like these guys, and then we'll say something that you totally disagree.
You disagree, you take it off immediately.
You're like, wait a minute, am I listening to a Nazis podcast?
Yeah.
Guess what you were listening to?
Guess who I want to fuck? Shiloh Hendricks.
Well, there's
She was rather hot.
yeah,
Let's rename the show 3 Rights. That way we make a left.
There we go. That's right.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we're a far right podcast.
That's it.
Shiloh
far
Hendricks.
right as it goes.
She did nothing wrong. She called a 5-year-old black kid the N-word.
Oh, that lady.
That lady, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg got her name.
That's
I
her
had no
name,
idea
no?
what her name was, but I
Yeah,
saw her and I was like, that's the lady that does that.
Is that not her name?
No.
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Shiloh. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she probably hates Jimi Hendrix.
He didn't know what you were talking
Oh,
about.
he didn't know what I was talking about? Okay.
She's not a household name yet.
Not
She
yet.
will be.
Yeah, but every white household.
Every black household.
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
should I say apartment building? All right.
All right, podcast.
Oh, move over, puppy dog.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
new
right.
Shiloh.
Shiloh, more like Guy Blow.
Whoa.
That's from-
You calling her a whore?
That's from the movie Grandma's Boy.
It's someplace else.
Great movie.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, you stole a joke.
She called a little black kid the N-word. I can make fun of her name.
Rob, your mic's off.
Is it off? Thank
It's off.
God. We said all that fucking shit. There we go. Now it's on. Was it off the whole time?
Yeah, and I was watching it.
Good.
Oh, good, because he said the N-word.
No, I didn't.
Get back in the racist corner. Fuck.
No, I didn't.
He said the
You're a
N-word.
racist.
I liked. I was listening to Matt Walsh. He was like defending this lady.
Oh, I saw a clip of that.
Yeah, and he's like,
What, you can't just go around saying whatever you want to 5-year-olds anymore?
he's like, she called a 5-year-old the N-word. By the way, he looked a little older than 5. Like, how?
As if calling a 9-year-old is
Yeah, any
any
better?
better.
How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I think
Looked a little dangerous to me, this one.
Yeah, this one, he looked a little too good on those monkey bars. What the fuck?
I like how Matt Walsh puts out a movie called Am I Racist? And then everything he does online makes you go, this guy might be... he's a racist, this guy.
He didn't have to defend this woman. I don't think anyone
No,
should
no.
really defend this
It
woman.
is like a junior Casey Anthony.
Yeah,
It's kind of hot.
she's hot.
Kept the baby, though.
Kept
She
the babe.
destroyed a child. She hates children.
She destroyed the child. Yeah. Yeah, this one's a little weird. I can't really condone that.
No, you can't condone that.
No, you don't say that to people.
You know,
Bitch.
No. Little baby.
the kid was like,
People in general.
yeah.
You don't
Her son was like, "If you tell anyone about this, I'll kill you, bitch. I'll kill you, fucking bitch. Don't tell anyone."
But she made, what, $500,000 on the internet?
Oh, we're so back to being a racist country.
Without showing titties?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That,
I wonder if-
that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without showing the titties.
No titties.
Yeah, just...
Because she is kind of hot.
Yeah, she was... I mean, it was like, this is an attractive woman.
Isn't it?
And,
A
the,
good
and, the,
looking
and the
lady.
mouth on her.
yeah.
Yeah, hot lady with the mouth of a sailor.
And then the guy who filmed it, recorded it,
Not the father.
not the father whatsoever, and also he's like a pervert.
He was a kid dealer.
Yeah, he's a
What?
sex offender.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what
no.
was he doing there?
Sniffing the monkey bars.
Quit calling my boyfriend the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh, you called that kid a bad word. You said bad word, and now I go sniff the slide. To smell
Yeah.
the slide.
What was he doing there?
I was digging footage.
Answer
Come
that.
with me, little
I was
boy.
making a documentary. He was
So-
a documentarian.
Clearly he's a doctor. Follow his lady around. Shit.
And he recorded that, and turns out he was a sex offender.
Was he really? Is he?
That's what I heard.
True?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but he could probably sue us.
Nobody can do anything right.
Right, yeah.
Everyone's
Well,
a villain.
you know-
even in like a situation like that guy was like in the right, defending the kid.
It's every person.
Yeah, but
that
why you
did
gotta
was
record
wrong.
it?
I I don't know.
Like, you know,
That's actually a great video because everyone is wrong.
Everyone's wrong.
The pedophile filming it,
right?
Yeah.
the woman saying the N-word to the child, and that thieving little boy,
What was he going through her bag for?
whatever he wanted. He just likes other people's stuff. That's how they are.
That's how they start. That bag might as well have been a fucking Walgreens.
He had too much trust in his speed, as they should.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't say that to a child. you can't. You
shouldn't
just say that to
calling
anyone.
anybody that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
That's not right. Ain't right.
I did like how she was like, well, he's acting like one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like ridiculous.
He's going to get called one.
Because like she had every opportunity to kind of go, no, I didn't. Like, is that what you thought you heard? And she was like, wait, you filming this? Okay, I'm just gonna drop it 5 times after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doubled down. Well, tripled down.
Tripled and then quadrupled.
She's walking away without this bag that she's talking about.
Yeah, I didn't even see the bag.
Yeah.
It's for the kid.
He stole the bag.
Yeah, the kid.
He got it.
Yeah, she didn't walk away. Yeah, a lot of people are accusing this of being a psyop.
PSYOP. That's what I think it
A
is.
lot of people are saying that
Every spring,
it's
every
planned,
spring this happens.
and it seems like every spring
It shouldn't
this
be
time.
that big of a conversation, like a trashy white lady at a playground.
I was
yelling at another kid.
I was watching this video earlier on
That big of news.
in Brooklyn College. They were doing the pro-Palestinian protests,
Right.
or if you want to call them anti-Israel protests. That's what
shit.
That's what the New York Post put out,
okay.
and it's like one of the great. It's pretty much America right now in 2025 in a nutshell. It's a crazy video where it's by the way, the NYPD now are like ridiculously diverse. Like there's a bunch of like black cops, there's Chinese cops, there's hipster cops now.
Really?
There's like a hipster cop who's like looks like a guy who's just fed up. Like he was a
He just kicks a
barista.
hacky sack at a black teenager.
Yeah.
Stupid.
He was a barista like 5 years ago.
I can totally write you a ticket. Yeah, I'll write you a ticket.
Yeah.
I take care of your ticket.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
You're yeah.
Your license plate is like faded.
Yeah, have like a good day.
Would it be okay if I like totally snip your hair? You all right?
Yeah.
Fine. He's wearing overalls.
Yeah.
He this guy he looked like fed up. He looked like a guy that was a transplant from like Missouri.
Yeah, you're under arrest. Do you have a right to an attorney if you can't afford one? It's totally cool.
His fucking indie band didn't make it, and now he's a cop.
Yeah.
He had like a little bit of rage in his face. He's like, "Why are you doing this?" Yeah. So there was like, and like, you know, like the cops are manhandling these like kids, these college kids.
I heard
Yeah.
Maggie Gyllenhaal's daughter was arrested.
Whoa.
Yeah. Who cares?
The Maggie Gyllenhaal's
Yeah.
daughter.
Maggie Gyllenhaal's a slut.
Oh, I'm sorry, and Peter Sarsgaard's daughter too.
But it was just funny because like while they were getting like manhandled and they're getting arrested, like there's like people just chanting NYPD, KKK, they're all the same, whatever that dumb chant is.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, but it's like this is so ridiculous. Like all your brains are broken because the cops that were arresting these kids were all black.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like their brains are broken, and then
They just see cop and they're like,
they
go nuts.
they see the uniform. That's all it is. And then I wrote it down because I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure I got all of it. There was in the middle of the video, it's so funny. A fucking like a white woman just goes up to the cop and is like, "I want your badge number."
it's right there. Dumbass.
I want your badge number. And and then at the end of the video of this NYPD, I'm sorry, New York Post video, there's like an Orwellian AI voiceover telling all these kids to disperse or you're getting detained.
Right.
And they all listen to it.
Really?
They don't listen to the police, but there's this Orwellian fucking AI robot telling them, "Hey, everyone leave, disperse or you're being detained."
Microchip.
And they all just left.
It triggered the microchip.
It was it was like amazing to watch. This video is insane.
I want to see this. There's just like things just showed up on their phones and
What'd you say?
what? They all got a message to leave.
No, it was like instead of
Was it over a loudspeaker?
like over a loudspeaker.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
like one of those things where you can like text everybody
No,
in
no,
your
no.
area?
No, you know, like
Airdrop?
instead of like a guy on instead of the old fashioned like fucking
Bullhorn?
sergeant with the
paddy wagon.
yeah with the bullhorn, just like hey everyone scram. See, now they have this like
Throw me on
this
mothers.
Big Brother Orwellian robot thing, just repeating please disperse, and they all left.
Scary.
And then they like the end of the video, they're like, they're still peacefully. I guess they're peacefully protesting now, but yeah, it's a fucking crazy video. It was everything in one.
Go peacefully protest in Palestine.
Yeah, go over
'cause
there.
You'll be in pieces. That's what I fucking say.
We all took a sip of our beers at the same time.
That's right.
After that.
We like that.
That was a banger of a line right there.
'Cause you'll be in pieces.
Their brains are broken.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? No, I'm not. My brain is
so
my
broken.
brain is not broken. I am
I'm
tired
reading
of.
a lot. I'm good.
What are you tired of?
I am tired of this bullshit way of thinking.
What's the bullshit?
I don't know. My brain's broken.
Usually when people are like, I'm tired of this bullshit way of thinking. Usually their brain is
It's just fucking insistent script.
my brain looks like
Hey,
scrambled eggs with
you're talking to no one.
my brain looks like scrambled eggs with bacon bits in them.
Oh.
You know, like that kind of fucking
Just
oh.
lost to
Yeah,
like.
I don't know what the hell I'm
Yeah.
doing.
What a video though.
This past week, I tried to read that book, Blood Meridian. Ask me anything from that book. Ask me anything.
What does the first page say?
I have no idea. The whole time I'm just read. You ever read and then just be thinking about everything else?
Yeah,
and you're just like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, I got 80
You're not a
pages in.
reader.
No, I'm reading Bull 4 now, and I'm having a great time. Ask me anything from that book. Go ahead.
Bull 4 with
by Jim Bowden.
right Jim Bowden.
I'm like Tommy Lasorda. I read sports books.
Does he like accuse?
Mickey Mantle of being an alcoholic.
Oh yeah. That was like a big. That was a big
Didn't we know
reveal.
that?
Yeah, this was not that time. This came out in like 1970, I think, the book, and no one knew
Yeah.
of Mickey Mantle's alcoholism.
He liked to drink Miller Lite.
That's right. They put us in the Beer Drinkers Hall of Fame. Hey Nick, if we had a beer this great and this less filling, where would we be? We'd be in the Beer Drinkers Hall of Fame. That's an old Miller Lite commercial.
He used to do Miller Lite and what Miller Genuine Draft.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Natural Light.
Yeah.
Natties.
Natural Light, Mickey Mantle loves.
Mantle loved beer.
Yeah, and then he needed a liver at fucking 63.
He's like, if I would live long enough, I would took better care of myself.
Well,
Don't be like me. God gave me a gift and
blew it.
I blew it.
It's 560 homers, Bob Blue. And
Yeah, I know. He was great.
like, what? How many worlds? 7 World Series, but I just got through it all down the drain.
How long
His
did he
liver
live?
was the first black player.
How long did he live for? I don't even know. What year did he? What
Played
age
in the
did he
major leagues. His liver played in the Negro League.
die?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking up how old he was when he died.
63, I think. He was in his 60s. He didn't make it to 70.
He didn't make it to
He
70.
didn't get to 70, that guy.
Mickey? No.
He's 63 years old. You're right.
You nailed it.
I know everything about Mickey Mantle.
Damn.
He's my fucking hero.
He's your hero. You're like Larry David.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's him. That's
That's a
it.
lot of life.
That's the Mick.
Yeah.
63.
Robin Williams died at 63, but killed
He
himself.
killed himself. He checked out.
Checked out. Took the fucking easy way out.
Yeah.
Fucking coward.
Nah, I think it's very brave. Very brave to leave when you're ready.
Or
To do
thank
it on
you.
your own.
Thank you, Nick.
That's why I think if you kill yourself, you're very
Right now, you look like Robin Williams with the beard. Serious Robin Williams. He grows the beard.
It's not your fault.
Oh. I just want to say, it's not your fault. Kids, I seized the day.
You're a punk. I held her hand every day till she died.
Oh, now I play a retard in the House of D. Remember that movie?
Anton Yelkin.
Played a retarded
27
custodian.
Club member. Played a retarded janitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see that movie? House of D. It's a kind of obscure.
Yeah.
That movie.
Why was Anton Yelkin? He was like locked up. Like he was like
I don't remember.
in jail or something like that. And then stupid ass Robin Williams just like is like yelling at him from like from.
What are you
He's
doing
like,
up there?
"Can you come out there and play? Could you come out and play?" And like Anton Yelkin's just like, "I'm in jail."
It's like, why does this old man want to play with me?
Retarded old
And
man.
then they had to explain to me, he's special. He's something special.
Robin Williams, yes.
That's one of those deaths that people are like, I know where I was.
I know where we were.
an open mic.
Doing open mic. Yeah.
They
Sounds
announced
about
it
right.
like assholes.
And all the comedians was like, oh my god.
And then
I've just decided that's my hero.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, to everyone, their
Every
butts
comedian
stopped.
that dies has become everyone's hero.
Who died like a few months ago?
Saget?
No. A few months ago, and like every fucking bad comic had a photo with them. I'm trying to remember who recently died.
More? No.
It was like maybe it was not maybe like a year ago. I don't know. Every time a comedian,
Bob Saget.
every time a comedian dies, there's just like a million photos with these like
Yeah.
terrible
Has there been a
comics.
time-stopping death so far this year? There hasn't been.
No,
Like a major one? I mean,
Jimmy Carter? Does that count?
I don't think
that
that.
was last year. That was a couple
who was
days.
the actor that just died?
Who?
The old guy. He died. He was like rotting for weeks with his wife.
Oh, Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Oh yeah, that's pretty relevant.
Yeah, it was relevant.
At least time stopping.
Story-
Story's
relevant, though.
Weird.
Pretty relevant story.
The story was weird, but I wouldn't call that time.
But that, you know,
No, there really hasn't
Like,
been
I'm talking
one
about-
where I think
you know, it's like if Lady Gaga gets
there hasn't been
decapitated.
a Michael Jackson.
right? That's the old.
That's what I'm talking
That's the
about.
old one.
Classic.
And stop the news.
Yeah.
But that, you know, not for the, that
Who's
was
left for that?
that's what I was just going to get
depends
into.
on circumstance.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Joe Pesci. He'll be
No,
the
he won't
next.
stop the news.
He won't stop.
No?
It's not-
Definitely not.
no.
There's plenty of people left. Plenty of people.
Like who?
Obama.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay.
Any president.
Any
Young.
president.
All right,
Trump.
excluding
Let's exclude
presidents.
presidents. Yeah.
Like week-long coverage.
Before we get into this, hold on.
Oh yeah, Bill
Because
Clinton.
this
for
point
sure.
must be made.
Go ahead, make the point.
But back in 2009, there was like really only cable news, and yes, social media was around, but it wasn't as prevalent as it is today. So when Michael Jackson died, it was a 2-month-old story. Like it went on forever.
Okay.
But like today, it would take like a real legitimate like superstar like Michael Jackson for that.
And it'd be a week, and then we're back on farting on TikTok.
I don't I don't know like you know because everything trends today too, like on Twitter.
Everything moves very quickly.
you know-
yeah, like Gene Hackman and Michelle Trachtenberg's death were on Twitter. I'm
Yeah.
talking about, like death where, oh, this is covered for 2 weeks.
Kobe was a
Like Kobe Bryant was like that,
yeah,
and that was circumstance added to greatness.
right.
You know, like who?
Right.
'Cause some
there was
people
a couple
also-
hours where, like, if they said it was Kobe, then they said it wasn't Kobe, then
Yeah,
it
there's
was.
Rick Fox.
That's a time-stopping moment. Kobe,
Yeah.
for sure.
I was glued to the TV that day.
Yeah.
Because as great a player as like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is, like he's like 80 years old. If he dies, I don't think it's gonna stop. It's gonna get
Sure.
it doesn't mean news coverage, but it's not gonna
Yeah, I think
stop
the player
the
did
world.
die.
And also, when we talk about this,
Oh,
it has
was it Bill Russell that
Oh,
died?
yeah.
recently?
yeah, he died recently.
Recently.
It has to be an entertainer or a public figure under the age of 50. Because anyone like let's say if LeBron James
Once you
died,
hit 50, you're a candidate for we don't give a shit
Well,
death.
that's not true. 'cause-
Like-
I got an example that would
like
stop the world.
like let's say if LeBron James died, yes, it would stop the world because he's a relevant person in society,
Sure, he's
and he's
young.
still active. So yeah, that will be like
Both Beatles are over 80, and their deaths would definitely stop the world.
Paul, yes. The
Yes,
other one,
maybe
no.
Ringo not. It depends on who dies first.
Yeah.
If Ringo dies, it will get major news coverage. It won't stop the world.
I have a feeling Ringo's going to be the last Beatle.
Yes. When Paul dies, it's a huge story. No
Yeah.
matter what. It will.
it is, yeah.
And he's over 80.
But some would
And
say
the
he already
Beatles'
died.
Music will make another humongous comeback.
That's
for some
another
reason.
thing that will happen.
Oh yes,
Beatlemania will come back again.
again. I don't know who else. Well, how many of these have happened? Really, Michael Jackson, Kobe. I think Whitney Houston was a big death.
Whitney Houston was a big deal. Robin Williams
Yeah.
was a big
Robin
deal.
Williams was a big deal. Was Philip Seymour Hoffman a big deal? No.
No,
That was just a
Muhammad Ali.
shocking. Yes.
Yeah,
Was a
yeah.
big deal.
He was kind of old though.
You know who would be a big deal for sure? Britney Spears.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be a huge one, and we might find that one out. Like that,
Yeah.
we might just wake up one day and Britney Spears fucking got a hold of a knife and killed
Just
herself.
any second.
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
the thing about Michael Jackson. It just seemed like
All of our phones would buzz.
he didn't have a whole lot of time left in this world. He just seemed like a guy that was gonna just any day was
Right.
gonna die. And I think even before he died, there was like a hoax on the internet that he died. Like, you know,
Sure.
there was
There's-
always
There's
constant.
always hoaxes about
Yeah.
stuff like
The
that.
internet keeps trying to kill Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I get those
Yeah.
hits.
Every like other month, I get
My-
I see
my-
he's dead again.
My mom constantly gets fooled.
He's on.
See that?
Stallone is dead.
Every month.
Hey Rob, Stallone is dead. George Steinbrenner's here. Call me back.
Yeah. There's always those hoaxes. But yeah, like Britney Spears, I think would definitely.
Yeah.
I think Kanye West,
He would be.
He would be,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah.
But 2 months
I
of
think
coverage,
it's
I
too
don't know.
polarizing that you get like half the people going good.
Well, it would
The-
still be like
It'd
a
be
month-long coverage, though.
Sure.
He's in that It's Elvis Presley level.
Beyonce.
That was
would
the
be a
Beyonce.
crazy
An-
one.
Beyonce would be a big one, yeah. Taylor Swift,
Yes.
but she is under. It would be shocking, but Taylor Swift actually
Could be another one.
would be like a whole thing,
barely
like
under
2
40,
months.
though.
Yeah, she's
I'll
barely.
give somebody Tiger Woods.
Yeah, that's
Tiger
another
Woods
one.
would be
Mike
like-
Tyson.
And we,
Tyson. Tyson would get coverage.
You don't think it'd be
I
like
don't know if
major
you-
coverage?
I
I think it
don't-
would be.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think Mike Tyson is
Yeah.
at least 2 weeks of news.
and
Documentaries coming out, everything, interviews.
And when
it
we
depends. It
and
depends on
here's the thing, when we talk about this, it's like when that death happens, you have to go to a news network, you have to go to your phone, you have to go on YouTube, whatever has you, whatever you have, and you just glue to whatever you're looking at to find out more results
There's
of
an-
what happened.
There is an example of.
That's what happened with
There's
Michael
an
Jackson.
example of a very famous person dies, and he was around a long time, and he's constantly in the news. It was OJ last year, and there wasn't 3 weeks long of death coverage. It
but
was
he
a
wasn't
week long.
majorly in the news for a long time.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying with maybe someone like Tyson. It kind of goes away. I'm not saying it won't get coverage. It's going to get the coverage. I'm talking about like world stops type death.
Right. I think the names we mentioned would be world stop. We have to
and
go to our TVs.
And we're definitely missing a few.
We have to go to our phones and see what happened.
Right, what you think in the chat? Right, chat. Come on, chat. Right, what you think about it?
I would love to have a
No.
chat. We got to start doing this podcast on fucking one of those video
Twitch?
game sites.
Twitch?
Twitch.
Let's do it on Twitch.
No, like what?
We will be big stars there.
What's the Twitch?
Is it Twitch?
Twitch streamers? now?
Get a fucking nerdy audience.
Yeah.
That's what we get. Get a fucking nerdy audience.
Yeah, fucking bunch of
bunch of
autistic people.
angry
You watch
14-year-olds.
Grand Theft Auto, and then you come over here. That's why you Twitch. Fucking loser.
I can't believe we got this before GTA 6.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's really shitty out. The weather's awful.
Oh, they had me out there on the barge
It's,
hauling shit today.
and it's early May.
Ugh.
And you know what the big question is around this time of year, especially in the African American community. Are we going to be inside or are we going to be outside?
Oh. We outside?
This year, we're inside all last
We
year.
inside.
So this year, we're going to be outside. No. I'm going to be outside. I have my 12-pack of Killian. I'm going to play my music, watch the Kentucky Derby. Just me.
We're inside this year. It's too damn hot.
We're going to be outside with these kids. We're going to be outside.
We're in this small African American community, and we're asking them this question: are they going to be inside or outside?
We outside! Yeah,
Everybody want to be outside? Say yeah. Yeah. We're going to be outside with these kids.
We don't got no air
Your daddy
conditioning.
living outside.
We got no air conditioning. My landlord a cheap fuck, so we're gonna be outside. We are. You already know we outside. We outside right now. Where are we right now?
Outside
We
right
ain't
now.
inside. We outside.
We outside. From W11KY. That was the small African American community that we visit almost every year to get material.
Put your kids inside. They taking them.
Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that a lot of fun?
Isn't it? They seem excited for the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sports with Bruce, and when we come back, mountain flies. They're gonna come eating you. So I don't know.
Mountain flies are being found in the watermelon. No connection there. I'll be eating you soon.
Have you heard this? We're just stay on black people for some reason. the 4 statues of plus size black women popping up.
I saw that.
I thought there was just one.
Yeah, Mount Crushmore.
No.
I thought there was just one. There's
No,
4
there's-
now.
There's 4 of them.
He's like a
Wow.
No, one's in Italy and one's in Times Square.
Oh,
I heard
okay.
12-foot plus size black woman in Times Square. I was like, oh, Leslie Jones is in town.
I'm waiting for the 100 men to attack it. I went there.
Don't do that.
I went there. I don't give a
No.
shit anymore.
The statue
Come
of
on.
Liberty. Damn it! Oh, we're all in the racist corner.
No,
Big
that's it.
jerks.
Someone's gonna.
Oh,
Let's just
fuck.
say- like-
Can these statues get wet? Probably not.
If those statues can talk, they can yell.
Well, the one in Italy is of a plus-size black woman just on her phone, on speakerphone, annoying everybody at the Vatican. Totally on FaceTime.
I want to talk to the Pope.
Are you telling me I can't feed my kids?
Yeah, I saw the statue.
How'd you fuck one of my badass kids? I hate these motherfuckers. Alright. Well,
Yeah, that giant statue that's in the middle of Times Square. Huh?
yeah.
So that's two bulls on Wall Street. Not really. That's not even geographically correct.
That's not even close.
Just even kidding. I'm just joking.
Jesus.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful lady.
No, yeah, no.
Beautiful lady, man.
They probably weigh a couple tons,
Yeah.
which tells me that one of them's at least looking for Norbit.
Yeah, at least the weight is accurate.
You know how there's a crack in the Liberty Bell?
Well, the artist was all like, "Oh, well, it represents strong black women." It's like,
Oh, women like a lot of women are like, it's not only a black woman, it's like all women.
yeah, you want to look like that?
Oh yeah, divorced mom. Yeah, okay. Even one of them. This one's got titties to her knees.
Wait, which one's divorced?
All of them looks like.
They were married at one point?
This one, no, none of these were married. Maybe this one. So there's the hot one on her phone.
Oh, okay.
That is of them the hot one, and
That's
then
the
there's
hot one.
this.
Ew.
You know that lady.
Is
Is
it?
that rerun?
Let me see. Why is she holding a bag of Cheetos?
Yeah, I mean we all
This
know
is
a
so
lady that looks like this.
This is so
Crazy.
fucking stupid. It's so dumb. No, it's funny. Like, you know, like those sculptures, like these, like, they're always like chiseled, and like, and our generation have these fat women.
Yeah. You ever see Pauline Bonaparte? The statue of her.
No.
Napoleon Bonaparte's sister. And he was always pissed at. He was pissed at her all the time because she was like a giant whore. And when she made her artist boyfriend, who was also his friend, made a statue of her, and he made her look like a giant whore. Her tits are out.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Pop
and
that up.
He was like livid. He's like, look at her.
You fucking
Look at
hell.
you.
What's her name? Patricia.
Pauline Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
It's a very famous statue.
That is a whore name, even for today. That Pauline Bonaparte, she's a real whore.
She tears your bone apart.
Yeah,
Get
Bonaparte.
it, get it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
me see.
I know.
Oh.
It's quite arousing.
I can't
This
see.
was a hot lady in that time.
Yeah.
At that time, that's a hot lady.
Very hot lady.
She's very scandalous.
Yeah. Yeah.
In her day, she's a very hot lady.
If you want a shameless whack right now, go ahead and Google it.
History whack.
Shameless whack.
History jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a well-read masturbator.
those exist. Yeah, those people exist. Yeah, that's what you had back in the day. You had that, and now you have
some
a pretty big statue.
pretty big statue there.
Big statue in the
Pretty
middle.
big It's always in the
Times
way.
Square.
Why is it
Yeah.
always?
Because they're always in the way.
Why'd you put it in the middle of the street?
Who's going to that and being like, I'm moved?
Right.
This-
Listen, I've
there's
never
gotta be some
seen a
people.
statue and been like, I can hear this.
Yes. Stop looking at me, white boy. Weird ass white boy.
Yeah, actually, I think the one in Times Square actually recently beat up Anthony Cumia again.
How far are we in right now?
Oh, they're at 29.
29.
Yeah,
Huh?
keep going.
29.
Breaks. Come on, breaks.
Union.
What union?
I'm working. We're in the
You're in
union.
the podcasters
I'm
union?
the podcasters union. Yeah,
Really?
started by Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah, with 250 killer comedians. With the 250 killers, it was like only like I would say like 250. Of them.
He's an assassin.
Oh, man.
He murdered.
Bullets are dropping like flies.
Yeah, he's an assassin.
Yeah.
All my friends are killers. Except for you, Joe Rogan.
I'm the funniest friend in the world, man.
Some of the funniest people alive.
Yeah, when you think
Oh, here in Austin.
And then you have me who steals Sam Kinnison's.
I'm a really calm guy on my podcast, but then when I'm doing my act, I'm an animal.
I don't think there's anything wrong with fucking the stool, man. I do it every special.
Yeah, I get home and around 3 in the morning, and I just write. And that last
3
special,
hours.
that was all stuff that I was writing, and it was tight. That was the best you could do.
I'm really proud of this.
I'm really proud. You should be, Joe.
Well, I mean, at one point in that special, he was bombing and then did an old joke. I don't know if you caught that.
Nah,
No.
I'm not familiar with it.
Not familiar.
No, there's this bit. Was it? Masturbating while married, and I guess his wife. He does the classic wife voice. Like,
Yeah.
Why would you want to masturbate when you could just have sex with me?
Yeah.
Why would you don't like me?
Yeah.
or whatever. And he goes, I gotta be honest with you. I do it at night while you're sitting right next to me.
Wow. Classic.
And I go,
Classic Rogan.
Little strokes not to. I know this joke fucking almost by heart. Little strokes not to wake the master. And he did that in like the early 2000s or something. I want to say like 2005 in a special.
And he just did it.
Yeah, he was bombing in his mustard special.
Mustard shirt.
The mustard shirt special.
And fucking did the old joke.
Yeah.
No one calls him out.
Oh.
Nobody calls him out on shit anymore.
No, they're starting to call him out now.
Who?
All these
Comedians?
Oh, the comedians though. No.
Comedians don't.
I don't
No.
give a shit what the
Did
politicians.
you ever see Giannis Pappas and Chris Stefano on that podcast?
No.
And Rogan's just being totally unfunny, and those two guys are just like, and then like high fiving, like just faking it.
Today-
Just for the-
We're so rich.
Just for the Rogan bump, like you two nerds can't call him out on just being terribly unfunny.
Nah, to their defense, they're retarded.
What are they gonna do, man? He doesn't even get jokes.
Like I know exactly, so
It's very funny.
you shouldn't fucking patronize him anymore.
To their defense, they're
Call
retarded.
It's like a disabled kid. Would you let a fucking kid with cerebral palsy run a track meet? So don't let
I know
Joe
he
Rogan
gets
tell
enough.
jokes.
Also, another thing about that Joe Rogan special that I hated was that he was sweating the minute he went out there,
it sucked.
and it's like, well, he's a
Doing push-ups right before Hans came.
well, he's a 54-year-old man, and of course he's gonna sweat. It's in Austin. It's hot.
baths.
It's like, dude, this is the fucking guy that takes the ice baths and he works out the
Nothing should make you
kettlebells.
sweat.
The big.
That's how you know it's just fucking Italians.
Yeah, the big fucking workout guy. He's sweating up a storm out of
That's what I
breath.
love. A fucking Jillian Michaels with a dick telling jokes. Gives a shit. Fuck you, you bald fuck. Annoyed with him.
Killing Rogan.
I
Done
don't
with
know.
you.
This show's so boring.
It's boring.
It's the most boring pie. I don't care. I don't. What do you? This show's boring. You think this show's boring? We gave you 30 minutes of inside outside. This show's
That's
boring.
it.
It's
For
a-
15 views, all by Michael Sullivan.
Yes.
I don't care. I don't care.
And don't worry, old Sully. This episode's airing. All right.
Oh yeah, it's coming out
You,
Saturday.
you were saying how he was a little worried, huh?
I got a little message from the president of the Small Penis Club that it was just no episode this week, and I went, I'm so sorry, Mike.
My bad.
Oh,
We were
Sully.
all so busy.
Oh, Sully, don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, Sully. Oh,
Don't
Sully,
worry.
don't worry.
The show will be on soon.
Oh, Sully, don't worry so much.
That's his biggest problem. He worries too much.
Yeah.
Most people with small penises do. What were you saying about Rogan? I mean to cut you
I'm sorry
off.
for being patronized. His show's boring.
Show's boring. He's boring.
He's
His
boring.
stand-up
We're
stinks.
tired
And he's a
of it.
Bald guys
Scientologist.
suck at comedy now. Have you noticed that? Bill Burr
sucks?
special.
Oh.
Bald guys.
Yeah.
Bald guys are out.
They're done.
Bald guys suck.
Yeah.
They suck now.
I'm trying
Bald
to.
guys.
I'm trying
Name
to
a bald
think.
guy who's good at comedy right now.
Shit. Let's see. None.
Alex Jones.
AJ. He's not bald. Is he bald? Oh, he is bald. He looks like Triple H now.
Yeah.
You're right.
Business.
That's it. Name a funny bald motherfucker.
We're here to talk about
Not one.
We're here to talk about the
Not
business.
one.
I'm trying to think.
Jet fuel.
There's no
Camel
Mike
steel
Kramer, is the
beams.
last funny bald man.
Kramer's very funny, but he's old. Not that he's old. Yeah, he's supposed to be bald. Those middle-aged bald guys, you gotta watch out
That was
for.
great. Larry David.
He's great. I love Mike Kramer.
LD's funny.
LD's funny,
Still
but
funny. He kind of penned that letter about Bill Maher. That wasn't that funny. But okay, forget it.
It was a little funny.
Still funny.
It was a little funny.
About it.
I'm trying to think
Rogan's.
Well, it's not a funny look.
It's not. It's an intimidating look.
Like that
Really.
bold, MMA look.
Can't do it.
It's not a funny look.
Yeah.
No.
Hair is funny. Like, no matter what, it's like,
Yeah.
if you're going bald, that's why Larry Fine is funny.
Yeah.
Because today they would have shaved his fucking head.
Yeah.
And he'd look okay. But it was funny because he was missing something.
Right.
It's not a funny look. You're right.
Scraps are funny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Hair's funny.
Someone losing it. Hair adds personality.
Yeah. Someone who doesn't own a comb,
Yeah.
Right.
that's
Of course,
funny.
That's funny. You know,
But
you should selfishly
I'll-
give up on yourself
I'll tell you
in order to be funny.
the least funniest people on the planet.
Who?
Puerto Ricans from the Bronx.
Jesus Christ. Do I agree?
is this from this show I heard so much about?
They are not funny. What, Puerto Ricans from the Bronx on Netflix? Starring John Leguizamo.
And Efron Ramirez.
Is that Netflix's answer to HBO Latino?
Show Libre is Efron
For
Ramirez.
some reason, they just don't have a sense of humor.
Who, Puerto Ricans from the Bronx?
Yeah. Because they're
What do you
arrogant
mean
and
they don't
cocky.
have a sense of humor?
They're not funny.
They like
I've seen enough.
no, they like dirty jokes and shit like that.
Yeah, those
They're
aren't
not good
funny.
at coming up with them. They like street jokes.
They're street, but not street jokes. They're like street conversation, like hack. Like they're like
Yeah.
they're like dumb Italians, like from Bensonhurst,
who be outside.
who be outside.
We don't fucking care if we're inside or we're fucking outside.
Yeah.
You can't curse on the news, sir. You gotta give a shit on the news. What are you saying about Puerto Ricans in the... Well, you just took this
Why?
into it. Yeah.
So, did something happen last night?
It feels like you got spit on. Probably got spit on.
No, I just don't find them funny. They don't have a good sense of humor.
Okay.
When I say sense of humor, I don't mean like a sense of humor
I mean,
of
speaking to them.
no, like a literal sense of humor. They have no like idea of what's
You
funny.
have the sense of humor of a German lesbian immigrant.
They
Go on.
say things like friendly weather, like shit like
What's wrong
that.
with that? That's actually kind of funny.
Oh, it's not funny.
It implies
what-
that chicks want to fuck you because the weather's nice. That's pretty
Yeah.
funny. It's about the friendly weather.
I don't know. I played baseball with a lot of them. They weren't funny. They were very competitive.
They're fun to laugh at times.
Fun to laugh at.
Yeah, so it's still
I don't know.
funny in a way. You think you're taking this too seriously.
I'm not.
Yeah. What happened though? Something happened.
Absolutely not. Nothing
Why
happened.
don't you go inside and clean your vagina?
It feels like something happened.
No.
You ran into
He's not like
a flock of Bronx Puerto Ricans. You walked by a Yankee.
And I wanted to
game.
laugh.
I was in a funny mood.
I was in a happy mood, and it didn't make me laugh.
Yeah, where's the Vince Vaughn? We want to laugh. You want to be serious?
I don't know. They're not funny.
Psycho sucked.
And bald guys, yes, they aren't funny either.
Bald guys, yeah.
They have
that's-
their moment,
it's a
but they're,
stupid
they're
look.
out.
Yeah, it's a dumb look. Not
They're
funny.
out.
Andrew Tate's kind of funny.
He's kind of funny. That's
He's
true.
funny.
But
funny.
he's
the
funny.
last funny bald man.
Yeah, but he's not trying to be funny.
He's not trying to be funny though.
He just
I
says-
think he is.
He's not
At times.
I think he's more aware
Yeah, well.
than he gets credit for.
All right.
Please, I think he's more aware than we give him credit for.
I fucking hate that.
Just like the Pauls, I think they're also more aware.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, they're yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Everything is a marketing move for them.
Yeah,
Fuck
which is so annoying.
They have an HBO show now.
I know.
He said something fucking pretty funny a few weeks ago during, like, after WrestleMania. I forget what it was. He was doing, like, a promo with someone.
Mm.
He called him, like, an old man, but I forget. It was a little more wittier than that. It was kind of funny. I actually laughed.
I like how he didn't understand that Mike Tyson was kind of just being friendly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he was like, "What,
He's like, Mike, I'll knock you
motherfucker?
out.
I'll kill you."
Mike was just, I'll do anything for money.
I'm a greedy little bitch.
Like, what happened to Mike Tyson? Does Mike Tyson really need the money that bad?
Yeah,
I guess he does.
yeah. He spent it all on a tiger. Dude. He's still playing off his tiger. And that tiger's been dead for years.
Still paid it.
It's really funny.
1,001. 1,002.
Yeah. Mike Tyson leased the tiger. That's what they have to- and he can't pay it, so they have to, like, recall it. Like,
Why'd you take my tiger?
so at least, Michael, pay your bills, deadbeat. Come on. Come on, Corey, grab the tiger. Pay your bills next time.
But that's my baby.
Yeah.
I still got my pigeons.
Tell me what you blew it on, Tyson. What'd you blow all the hangover money on, Tyson?
I would never blow a tiger.
Yeah, all right, dude, tell me.
It's a female tiger.
Well, it's coming with us. Pay your bills.
I'll make you blow me.
If you can I say goodbye to it at least one time? Make a cork. I got other tigers to pick up. I gotta pick up P Diddy's kids. Gotta pick up P Diddy's grandkids. I also work for CPS.
That's my tiger. Oh.
Yeah, this guy went off about Puerto Ricans before. And
Yeah, what's that about?
expenses.
Speaking of,
Smelly jerk.
I got nothing.
Is that the shirt that you bought that time in
Yes, this is what's become
Wildwood?
of it.
Wow. Oh man.
This is how cheaply they make that
That
shit.
is a cheap shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember this shirt.
It's a shirt of Michael Jordan, right, smoking a cigar and doing that's.
Yeah, that was after
Yeah.
the three-peat.
That was after the three-peat.
Yeah, it's a ruined shirt.
It's
Actually, I
decimated.
think it makes it look cooler a little bit.
It
It makes it look like I've had it a while.
well yeah.
It also makes Jordan look like he has like fucking monkeypox.
It looks like yeah.
It's like old
It's
yeah.
it's kind of modern art now.
It looks like a mural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like stained glass.
Is that shirt?
What is that shirt?
I was like, what is he wearing?
How much was that again?
How much was
They
that?
got you, yeah.
They got me good.
They
It was
got
like
you, right?
$25 or some shit.
They were close to getting me too. I was like, I
Nah, they got
They
me.
almost got me. I was like,
I went on
It was my
Amazon.
birthday. I was like, oh,
I'll get a shirt.
Give me a shirt.
I wanted to do it because I wanted to do one for Russ Gonzarelli.
right.
I wanted to get a shirt, and I wanted to do it that day, but you got like 20. It was like $25. I was like,
the sign
get
said like $10, right?
Yeah, so the t-shirts,
Yeah,
the
t-shirt
shirt
Shirt.
itself,
is
and then for some reason there's 1,000% tariff when you put a
That's
picture
right.
that's going to get ruined.
You know where I was, summer of 2023, on the boardwalk. Would have been a nice retirement job, yes, but I came out and people didn't want me to run. I said I had to run.
cotton candy and
Get
T-shirts.
your tickets, rip your tickets. Can you throw the ball through the clown's mouth? If you throw the ball through the clown's mouth, you get a big prize. Big prize. Like a big bear. Get a big pink bear.
I think that show's long gone now too.
That show,
That
yeah,
guy's gone.
I think that guy's gone.
Who?
The
What-
guy who ran that show that we did.
What was his
We
name?
were there. The reason we were there.
The fucking.
What was his name? Manny?
No.
No.
Wally.
What was his name? I don't
Sal?
remember.
Sal.
Is it
I don't-
Sal?
This
I don't
little-
remember.
Just
The last whimper of that venue I saw was Sriracha was running something there.
right. It was a movie theater.
Yeah, movies by the sea.
It was called Movies by the
Old
Sea.
movies by the sea.
Old movies. Yeah, they didn't even show like new movies. They showed like
No.
Citizen Kane.
Right, in this like 20-person theater
Yeah.
that nobody was ever at. The first show we did there was good.
No, the second.
Second show was
Second
good.
show was good. You're right.
Second
First
show was pretty
bad.
filled out. The first
My
show was
third
terrible.
show there was awful.
I wasn't there for that one.
No, I think that was just me.
Yeah.
I got there and fucking
Ugh.
terrible.
We had to stay with the fucking guy.
Every
Ugh.
comic has
Yeah.
a story about that guy now. Because
Yeah.
we weren't the only ones that did it.
Everyone else,
Right.
everyone did it.
Everyone wound up doing it. And everyone just has a story where they're just like, he's been weird.
What's his name? I forgot.
I don't know why we're blanking on his name. It was only like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember his
I don't
name.
remember his name.
Because he was like the biggest fucking liar. All
Yeah.
the guy did was just lie to us.
Yeah, he had gay voice. I remember that.
He had a little
Yeah.
in this film. He looked like Gay Vito.
Yeah.
The minute I pulled up to his house, I parked the car, and I take forever to park because I want it straight. I want I'm
The great equalizer.
yeah.
Perfectionist.
And then he's just immediately breaking my balls. He's like, "This isn't Brooklyn. It's Wildwood. No one's gonna hit your car." I'm like, "Ah, yeah." Oh, his name was
Oh.
Jeff. That was his name.
Yep, you got it.
Jeff, Big Jeff. And then then he's like, "I'm gonna show you the rooms." And before he's like, "But let's have a seat, smoke a cigarette." And then we're like downstairs. He's talking to like one of the people that are staying there.
Yeah.
He's taking forever to show us the rooms. We're just sitting there, just ripping heaters, smoking cigarettes while listening to this guy
Drinking beers.
talk about. We weren't even drinking. Were we drinking beers? No, I don't think we
No,
were.
we didn't drink
And
it.
we didn't bring a cooler?
We
had a
brought a
but
cooler
We didn't take it out right away.
because it was a treasure chest of.
Yeah, we had a lot of beer. It would have been weird
We
to
were s-
walk into this guy's house with that.
We were staying at the guy's house for free, right? Like he was
Yeah.
paying us to do the show, so
Right.
it would look weird if we, like,
Put our
literally
feet up, start drinking
the
beers.
minute we. But would I had known he was such a fucking annoying guy, I would have totally have done that. I would have totally have been like, let's bring the fucking cooler out
Gonna bring beers?
immediately.
I have liquor. I'll cook.
Just-
I'm a chef.
Oh, that was another thing. He kept going on about how he's a chef and he's a 5-star chef. He's
Maybe
a pizza.
ham, egg, and cheese.
He was making fucking hot
Yeah.
dogs.
One day he made a ham, egg, and maybe it was like a hot dog, egg, and cheese or some shit like that.
God.
And I was like,
The minute
I could do this.
the minute we sat down with him, he was talking to his like the other person that was staying there, and they were just going on about
wasn't staying
colleges.
there. She was
Whatever
working in the
for the
yard.
story, dude. Stop.
Sorry.
God, it's fucking entertainment.
What are you fucking Wikipedia?
Well, it was even weirder because there should be no. Well, I'm adding to it.
No, you're not.
There's no
you're just
famili-
being autistic.
He was.
You're
No,
being-
he wasn't because he had such familiarity with the woman, but she was working on the yard, and it was like there was no reason to be talking to this lady at all. She wasn't like a guest of his.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's like there was no reason for him to be talking to her, and there's no reason for her to be talking to him, and then talking
I feel like
to
she
us.
was talking. She was talking to us.
She was talking to us.
I thought she lived there.
he
no reason for
he interrupted, and he was going on about his origin story about
Yeah.
being a college wrestler. Now he's a college wrestler. He also told a bullshit story
Right. He's a
how
Michelin star chef.
how he was the first person to graduate and get into a Ivy League school from being in special ed in high schools.
something like that.
like
I didn't know
some
they kept track of that.
like some weird
Didn't Rudy do
story,
that?
possibly.
Is he just Rudy?
And then after an hour and a half, we're sitting with him, and he's just going on about his entire life story. We listened to him, we heard him out. We're looking forward to the weekend. We're walking into his house. He stops us and goes, "By the way, there's cameras all around this house, and if you steal anything, it's on camera." And we're like, "What the fuck are we gonna take from you?"
Yeah. Also, we all use stage names.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like take our IDs.
Yeah,
What an idiot.
yeah, I could totally take
Oh.
the cowboy hat on the Spider-Man statue.
Yeah.
And another thing he annoyed me with was he gave us the old "I'm not a maid" speech, which I
hated that.
fucking hate
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's such a broad
Right.
move. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
I hate when people are like, "I'm not a." I hate when guys are like, "I'm not a maid. I'm not
Yeah,
cleaning up
right.
after you."
That's how I know Joe Mahoney
Ugh.
left a mess.
Yeah, this fucking guy was the most annoying guy on the planet.
Yeah.
But we were hanging out with him after the show. He was like, "I got a chick
I remember
coming
him
over."
stopping me on like the last day. Did you put your sheets in the laundry
Yeah,
room? And
I
I'm
didn't.
like,
We didn't.
And I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah.
I was like, because I'm like, I didn't sleep on there. He's like, I know you slept on there. I'm like, you pervert. Fucking looking out to them.
Then he had that girl come over, and he was like, "We're gonna go in the hot tub."
Yeah, now she's in
Yeah.
Times Square. Yeah.
But then he gave us a whole speech how he loved his girlfriend and the baby. Remember?
Oh yes.
I drive to Long Island once a week
Because he has kids, right?
to see his girlfriend and her
And
kid.
her kid. He don't have a kid.
If you drive from Wildwood to Long Island,
Yeah, he's a fucking.
and then fucking this big,
Uh,
big voluptuous black lady walks in, and you can't control yourself.
But then what did he tell you?
Oh, he's like, "You guys think I was gonna have sex with her, right?" And we're like, "Not really."
No, I would think you tried.
Not really.
I didn't.
You certainly tried.
He's like, he didn't even hear what we said.
I figured it was close.
He was like, "I wouldn't do that. Know why I want to have sex with her? Because she's business, and I don't mix
Oh, right.
sex with business.
That's a business partner.
But
That's
I will pressure her to go into the hot
But I will,
That is not weird.
I will treat her like a queen in the hot tub. May I go down on you, madam?" He also got very annoyed with me when we were talking about pizza. Because he was originally from Brooklyn, this guy, and I was just like, "Could you give me like a hidden gem place? Like, give me like a good pizzeria." And he was like slowly getting annoyed.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I really don't have one, man." And I was just like, "Come on, you gotta have one. Like, you're from Brooklyn, right? There's gotta be one." He's like, "No, really, I don't have one." L&B. And I was like, "Everyone knows Spumoni Gardens. Give me like a real one." He's like, "Here's the thing, dude. I'm a chef. I'm a pizzaiolo. All right.
I'm sorry. Did you finish
What's going
your
on?"
story? Because I hate that guy. And he bored me.
He was just going on about how he's a pizzaiolo, and then he was just like, "I wouldn't be bringing up comedians to you. Like, who's your favorite comedian?" I was like, "I don't care. Like, you can fucking
Yeah, you
ask
can
me."
that. I'll talk to you about that all night. But I'm asking you about pizza. You
I
fat bitch.
I wanted to know.
Twist those titties. Give me a titty twist.
I wanted to know. Then we just then we left this place.
Yeah.
We drove home the night of. He was like,
You guys aren't staying?
"Yeah."
Like, no.
We're like, no, we're leaving tonight. It's like,
Yeah.
I have plans for everybody.
Ugh.
What am I going to tell the townspeople? Tell them to fuck off.
He was so annoying.
I'll never return to Wildwood ever again. How about that?
Shit town. That was actually. Yeah.
Wow, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Wow, it sucks.
It was kind of shitty.
Let's
No,
take.
it's fun if you're fucking 17 and you just graduated.
Oh yeah, it's probably a
There's
blast.
just 100 of you everywhere.
Yeah.
We went to Seaside.
Same shit.
I'm
Let's
just saying.
let's go. Let's go 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, we'll go in 3 weeks. We'll go to,
About 3 weeks from now, go to Wildwood, hang out with high school kids. I'd do it.
I'm all in.
Why not?
I'm all in.
You gotta teach them how to play beer pong.
Let's take a quick
yeah, we
break.
should
I
just-
need a smoke.
Screaming like me and the booger here against you two in a game of beer pong if you're man enough. Yeah.
You know what's funny? They would be like, "What are these three old guys?"
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
What, going into a high school party now? Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, 6 years ago I would have been old. Now I'm like ancient. To like a 17-year-old
Yeah.
drinking for the first time.
Yeah,
Like,
look at these old guys, they just
who
crashed
brought
our
their?
party.
They would. One would definitely hit me with who brought their dad. I could get hit with like who brought their fucking dad. I'm like, I'm not.
I feel like a college party we would get that.
Well, same thing.
I think we definitely.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, high school party is inappropriate to be there.
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
Why,
positive.
some of them are 18.
Yeah. Eh,
Someone's older brother's there. Older sister.
there's always underage kids at the high school party. We all know this. We're all in high school once.
There's always underage kids at the high school party.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the.
You said some of them are 18. Are you going to hang out with the 18-year-olds? Hey, come on, older kids, everyone gather. I got
Everyone,
some,
ID's out. I gotta find my friends.
hey, older kids, everyone gather with me. We got some things to talk
I
about.
need everyone.
Then again, can we even be friends with
All you-
18-year-olds right now?
No.
all the older ones. You, and you. I need you to go knock on doors and tell everybody.
Yeah, knock on doors.
The bomb is dropping in the next 10 minutes.
Can we be friends with 18-year? I don't know. Like every comedian I met from Staten Island claims they were friends with Pete Davidson. And I'm pretty sure Pete Davidson was what, 15?
Could you imagine knowing Pete Davidson right now at that age? I would be like, nah, I don't fuck with this guy.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
care.
I'm like, who is this guy?
Like, get this fucking kid out of
Get out
here.
of here, baby.
Get here,
Be friends with his
bitch.
mom, probably.
Yeah, I'll fuck your mom.
Yeah, but like,
Fuck your mom,
Guess
Pete.
you're your new stepdad. That's right, Pete. You're fucking home early. All right,
Fucking your mom.
go do your homework.
Hey, Pete, what time is it?
Yeah. Fucking do your homework,
It's time
Pete.
for you to go to bed.
Hey, what time is it? I guess you got back from late from your open mic.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson had a stepdad.
Pete, what's
Who's
the
also a comedian.
So I know your dad Scott was a hero and all, but I'm pretty heroic at the
sanitation
at the
Oh, Scott, the big hero.
the big hero.
I gotta hear about Scott.
I gotta
Gotta
hear-
hear about Scott.
Just go-
Ever since high school, gotta hear about fucking Scott Davidson.
He just
my
goes
God.
up to-
And my job isn't stressful. Working at the Home Depot as a manager.
Oh, hot shot, big comedian, huh?
Gotta
Hot
handle
shot.
everybody. You know what Scott didn't
Whoa.
do? Save a goddamn soul.
Get a load of the hot shot and pay his own bills now. Well, why are you still living with your mother?
You know what I just
about
realized? We're making fun of this, but this was literally the plot of his dumb movie.
Oh, with Bill
I
Burr.
remember your father.
This is kind of the plot of his fucking stupid movie.
Right.
But Bill Burr's like a hero.
He's
to
like
that kid.
no, I think he's like a villain at the
Is
end.
he really?
I think he gets like told off
He's,
by
like, not
Marissa
that
Tomei.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bill Burr's like,
For real?
yeah,
He's the villain?
like 'cause
Right? Yeah, doesn't like the mom like tell him off or
I
something.
didn't
I never really
Seen the
watched it. I just
movie.
watched clips on YouTube. I couldn't watch the whole fucking thing. It's too long.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
I don't know. The only clip I ever see is the throwing Pete Davidson in the pool.
I saw this.
Yeah, it's just in that
And
one.
he makes Bill Burr look strong.
Yeah, Steve Bush. He's selling.
Selling. That's business.
That's right. I'll take you for real, Bill Burr. I couldn't get it out.
You look like you would hit me.
I'll take you for real.
Yeah, I want to hit me. Oh, you want to take a break?
Yeah, quick
Yeah,
break.
he's been trying to take a break for like 10 minutes.
All right. It's been 30 minutes. What's
True.
How long are we in right now?
We're at 53.
So he wanted to take a break at 29 minutes, remember? Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
true.
It's been a long time.
Hey, Howard,
your
I'm lazy.
stamina's growing. All those Asian whores have really brought your stamina up.
He wanted to take a break at like 29 minutes.
My
We're like, it's not break time.
it's
taking a break?
he wants to take a break to get a smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't work like that here.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but it's not being a longshoreman already.
Howard, I'm sorry.
Pretty Richard and Sal. Sal, did you put your balls on Shatner's desk?
We have Chevy chasing, and before we get to Chevy, he's gonna wait outside for a little bit. Bring in JD. He was hitting on girls online. You're very creepy with women. that was the show.
That's all I want to say. Just,
Yeah.
all right, Jay, get out of here. Bring in Gary. Gary, did you double book the show? For
Did you double book the show for that? And before we get to that, Gary, you've gained weight.
Gary, doesn't your kids say your breath smells? Breath smells? You're disgusting. Look at those teeth.
I got my hearing back.
We're gonna take a break. Come on. No, it's not important.
Not important.
The Knicks
Oh,
up 2-0.
Oh wait, hold on. It's second half sports talk.
It's sports talk.
You listen to the first half, and then you go, "These guys, I don't know what the hell's going on." The second half it stays on sports talk.
GNR car reverse.
Yeah.
The coward.
I love him. He was my
Did
favorite.
you see?
He was my favorite
Who was he talking?
in high
about?
school. Oh, he was great. He looks so futuristic. He was on ESPN ESPN 2, and they would show him. Probably got no ratings. No one was watching it.
There'll just be a TV in the background.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on.
Yeah, and he had like the microphone.
Yeah. It's like, who's the man talking? Why is the wall talking?
Yeah.
It's like a Fahrenheit. What was that? Fahrenheit 494.
Yeah, and he also had like the worst takes. He was talking about Chris Benoit. He's like, "Who cares about that?
Yeah.
Who cares about Chris Benoit? He's a wrestler. Oh, of course he died. They all die." And like WWE was just like, "Who is this guy? He cannot say that." And then he's like, "I have to apologize. I didn't respect what they did. I don't respect what they do." But I didn't know the circumstances, and it's not good.
This is a tragedy.
It's a tragedy, and we're gonna have pro wrestler Tony Atlas. Yeah.
I saw him on Bill Belichick's girlfriend,
Oh yeah.
and he ripping into this poor girl.
Why is everyone making a big deal about
I
that?
don't know. Like we act like this is a new thing
Who-
that a 70-year-old rich famous guy wants a hot 20-year-old.
They also are making Bill Belichick out to be making him out to be like he's like senile. Like he knows what he's doing. It's not like that. Remember Anna Nicole Smith with
yeah.
that fucking raisin
J. Edward Howard. or whatever,
she was
yeah.
going out with? Like that guy did not know.
So I guess that lady is like trying to like take over all of his shit and like goes into the interviews with him and like
I saw the clip. Yeah,
interrupts it.
yeah.
And we're not talking about that. She's doing that kind of shit.
Yeah, but it was an annoying question because he was sitting there talking about North Carolina, what he was going
Right,
to
you
do
don't talk
there,
about football, and this guy wants to talk about.
and this guy's like, "Well, how'd you meet?" And he's like,
you
"Well,
don't talk about my dick. How
unless
you
you
don't do that.
unless you're on stage at the New York Comedy Club, that's the only time you can get can ask us that."
How do you guys meet?
Exactly.
What do you do? I'm a football coach.
I'm a football coach.
Football.
Oh, you coach football?
Football.
Oh shit, you
Give me a
Bill
second. Hold on,
Belichick.
hold on. Football. Football coach. Young lady.
American
hold on.
football, right?
American football. Yeah. Who do you think you are? Like Bill Belichick? Actually, I am.
I am.
Bill Belichick at my show? Bill Belichick at my show.
Well, hello, coach.
Hello. That, by the way, that's a white comic.
Yeah, no, that's a 25-year-old white
Yeah.
comic.
That's a no. You're being generous. 35-year-old white comic.
Actually,
35-year-old.
that was a
36-year-old.
white female comic.
Yeah,
That was an impression of Maddie Smith.
That was Gianmarco Esposito.
Yeah,
So the cowman
Cowher was going on about
going on about this girl, and he goes, "Interesting. Her real estate portfolio has exploded since meeting Bill." And you're like, "Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the deal problem."
it. Yes. What do you
He's
think?
like,
she's-
"I'm gonna make you rich and famous, and you suck my old gross dick."
Yeah, you're gonna sell houses, and I'm gonna let you live in a big one.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking awesome
That
deal.
sounds like a
And then
good
he
deal.
goes like, "Nobody's ever even heard of this girl. Nobody knows who her dad is, or something like that."
We know
And
who her
then-
daddy is.
Exactly. And her mother was fired from a family-owned fishing business, and now runs a sex shop and museum in Virginia.
Oh, tell me more.
And I would never go to something like that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, this girl's whore mother's a cunt.
But wait one sec. Didn't Colin Cowherd first? Did he get Me Too? No, right? Okay, but didn't some shit come out on him when he was divorcing his wife that he was like fucking the interns or something like
No,
that?
I don't think so.
No.
He
Okay.
wasn't going to a sex store and museum.
No.
Whatever's there, I don't want to see
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to see it. What is it? 7 Super Bowl rings?
He's like yeah. He's like a weird moralist too, Colin Cowherd. Yeah,
I mean, to
he
call
always
this
has
woman's
been.
mother a whore
It's a little weird.
because she's making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. She's not dating Bill Belichick. So when it'll be a horror move, she started dating Romeo Cornell.
Oh, fucking. The guy is an asshole. I like him a lot.
It's Bill Belichick. You know, it's not like Tom Coughlin.
Right.
You know, Bill Belichick is an astute man. Not a very handsome man, but he's astute. It makes sense.
He's
Well off. All
Yeah.
of his clothes are older than her.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
naturally ugly.
He
Yeah,
is.
no, it doesn't matter what size that guy is. He's ugly.
He
He's
is
naturally
ugly.
unattractive. I don't want to call him an ugly man. He's just unattractive.
He
Yeah,
definitely.
Stern,
Yeah.
Yugoslavian, whatever the fuck
His,
he is.
his ex-wife is kind of hot.
Of
Not a
course
bad-looking
she
lady.
is. He's a fucking successful football
So
coach.
he got a younger girl.
They all do this, and we act surprised. We're treating him like he's Harvey Weinstein for some reason.
I don't think he's
But
getting.
she's not in on it.
He's not really getting the
he's-
flack.
No, that's not true. She's getting the flack. People going after her. They're not treating him like Weinstein. They're treating him like, oh, this poor old man is being taken advantage of. That's what
That's
I've
also silly.
seen to read. Like people are just like
People have
well,
been trying to take advantage of this poor old man for a long, long time. You know what he does?
Yeah.
He sends you to fucking Denver to die.
People have been trying to take advantage of him his entire career. Know what he does? He deflates footballs.
Yeah.
Right.
Now
He does not renew your contract. He trades you.
Yes. He kills Aaron Hernandez. You ever see that dumb FX show?
Yeah, he's the weirdest patriot to have a lover. Younger than he is. Since Aaron Hernandez.
Well, Tom has the
Yeah.
youngest lover,
Who's his wait, Tom Brady goes out with who now?
his son.
Yeah, but then that's not weird.
Right, that's the weirdest thing a
Tom
Patriots done
Brady's like,
sexually.
I wouldn't date a 24-year-old, but I'll kiss my kid on the lips.
Yeah.
In front of America.
Now he does commercials about how handsome he is. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think he's
Did you see that
he's
he
a guy
said-
who's like spurned from his ex-wife. Go on, what do you say?
Yeah. Did you see that he said he regrets doing the roast because his kids said they were ashamed that he would subject himself to that.
Oh. Wow, these kids have no sense of humor. Were they Puerto Ricans in the Bronx?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who cares?
It's
Who
like
watched
the
it?
biggest thing that Netflix ever did? Was that
Oh, a lot of
roast.
people watched it, huh?
I think it is like per views is like the biggest thing they ever did.
I guess I don't. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole fucking thing.
I thought it was good.
It was like 3 hours.
It was fun to see a roast again.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I
as
guess.
bad as Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura were.
They were
and as
terrible.
Overrated as I thought Tony Hinchcliffe was.
Yeah, now he's a little overrated for a bit, considering now he's like on Netflix. Like he was good, but it wasn't like holy shit, this guy is the best ever.
yeah,
like
he's no Greg Giraldo.
I thought Andrew Schultz was good.
He was good.
People
Yeah.
love Nikki Glazer. Like they were
I
like,
thought
oh,
she was good. Yeah.
she was good. I think when I watch those, when I watch like something like that's mainstream like that, I root for the comic, no matter who they are.
That's true.
Yeah.
Despite like Andrew Schultz being
I root
annoying,
against the athletes.
I root against them.
I
Yeah.
mean, Julian Edelman was not funny.
No.
Everyone was like, Julian Edelman, that guy could have been a comedian. I'm like, are you kidding me?
They do that to us all the time.
Oh, he's fucking hard. He was not funny
Anybody
at all.
who fucking reads a joke.
Yeah. Anyone has a little bit of
And then
timing.
he had like there was a joke he told that was like edgy. Stop! Don't do that. In the middle of something.
You interrupted me before.
I interrupt you. Why?
I was telling my story.
Yeah,
For-
switch hands.
But I was adding to the story.
You were correcting me.
I was not correcting. I was adding to it. You were telling the story about the.
I was making it better, dude.
Yeah, I was making it better.
I was helping you.
I was carefully crafting the story, and then you were correcting me.
You were ruining the weave.
Yeah.
You were nodding the
It
weave.
was fun to.
I know what the equivalent you were doing. I was writing on the laptop, and you just came by and just fucking slammed the lid on the laptop.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Go on about Julian Edelman.
Nah, fuck it now. Dick.
Whatever, man.
They always used to say that Barack Obama would have been a great comedian.
No, he wouldn't.
Why?
Why? Because he's married to a man?
Yeah, he's like, taking my wife. Yeah, really, take her.
Oh, take my wife's penis, please.
Take my wife right up your ass.
Did you see the clip of her saying, as a black man?
Yes.
But it was
What?
taken out of context.
No.
Yeah. She was talking to...
She's talking about something else. And just,
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
talking to someone. I
She's
think Dwayne
talking,
Wade.
through the perspective of a black man because she knows it. And
They were talking about... who was she talking to? She was talking to, I think, Dwayne Wade. They were talking about trans rights, too.
because his son,
Again,
I think so.
daughter.
daughter.
But the clip's like going around. They're like, she finally admitted it.
There's a top 5 of that, and it's very of all the Michelle's a man moments.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on.
You know, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man.
And women of the finest military in the world. Michael and I, you know, well, when Michelle's mad, when Michelle's mad.
There it is. Why is she doing this? It's something poking out there.
Rumors continue to escalate for the Obamas. Hopefully they can settle it like men.
Joan Rivers came out and
They
said
killed her
it
for it.
12 years ago. She was like,
Everybody knows she's a man. He's like, we have our first gay president.
give me one. She did say it.
Yeah.
I
And she was
just,
dead a week later.
gun to your head.
Oh,
Is she a man?
yeah.
You really think that? I don't think she is.
He put a gun to my head.
Yeah, really. Penis in my mouth, dude. She's a man.
I don't know.
I don't see it, Star. I don't see it.
Michelle's cock to your head. Am I a man?
Looks like that scene in Scary Movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, she's a female.
Yeah, there's 2 kids that we haven't heard from.
Yeah. Yeah, whose kids are those?
There is a
One of
picture.
them looks exactly like Obama.
Well,
And neither of them look exactly like Michelle. Because they're both women. And they're both
But-
beautiful young women.
facially, she doesn't. I don't know.
What do you mean? Michelle Obama, you know her through your entire life.
You're right. That's a good point.
Remember when she was the center for the Knicks in the 90s?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We gotta stop calling Patrick Ewing Michelle Obama.
Saw him the other night.
You saw
Where?
Patrick Ewing?
Yeah, at the Garden, Boston Garden,
There? Oh.
on television.
On
Oh.
television.
Oh.
I was
We should
hanging out.
get back
with
to
Ewing.
the Knicks, though.
Exciting stuff.
Up 2-0.
Yeah.
Isn't that very exciting? New York is on fire.
Well, when the Knicks are good, they take over the city.
Yeah.
Like they just.
It's Nickapalooza.
I don't care what anyone. I'm a Yankee fan. I'm waiting for Kenny Albert to slip one day. I feel like it's gonna happen. He's like, ooh.
Yeah, that's just something that I regret.
I
Back after this.
don't know if I'll have a job again after this.
Very excited. You've watched the games at all?
Yes.
They're very
Yeah.
exciting
Yeah,
games.
They're great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Down by
Well,
20.
Down by
won,
20.
Come up, win by 3 twice.
won some money on, what was that, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Right?
Wednesday.
Yeah, won some money with the comeback. Yeah.
Oh, now saying that, we did see the Boston Celtics do this, where they went down like 3-0
3-0.
against Miami,
And what, they tied the series.
and they were like, "Don't let us get one,"
Yeah.
and then they almost won.
It's very difficult to come back down 3, but
Very difficult.
I felt like the Knicks going up 2. It's still like
Now it's going back to.
it's going back to the Garden, but I still think Boston has a shot to win. I still think they're kind of slightly the favorites to win.
I'm sure they're like, if you look at it, they're the favorite.
I feel like Game 3 is more of a must-win for the Knicks.
I think Jason
Somehow.
Tatum is a sorry ass
Oh,
star.
Yeah.
He's inconsistent.
He's inconsistent. He buckles under the moment.
I've hated Tatum for years.
I don't like Tatum. I don't like the way he reacted when he won.
I hate that tattoo on his back. It looks fucking
I
weird.
hate his son.
I hate Channing Tatum because of him. Yeah, I think that if the Knicks win tomorrow, which would be Saturday, May 10th.
Yeah, when time
That's
comes
tonight.
out, the series will be over.
Oh, wait, today's the 10th?
Today's the 8th.
No, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Today's the 9th.
But if the Knicks go up 3-0, the Knicks will have just a ton of pressure because it could happen. Boston could
Yeah.
come back down
Well, you
3
gotta
games
not
to
get
none.
cocky if you're the Knicks.
Yeah.
No, they go
Keep-
3-0, they
Keep
win the
your
series.
foot on their fucking throat.
You just.
But
what-
also, how many times are you gonna just squeak by with a win? Can you do it the whole series?
It is the playoffs. You're gonna play these kind of games. You're either even
did it
if
twice
you're
already.
down 20, you're still gonna play close games in the playoffs. At this point in the season, at this point in the playoffs,
Yeah.
you're going to play close games. It's every sport. Like that's why you're there. That's why you're 2 and 3.
You don't dominate teams in
You
the
don't
postseason.
dominate.
No.
So even if you're down 20, it doesn't matter how the game goes. Just matters how it finishes. That's right.
After this. I'll tell you what, though. Like I was saying before, like when the Knicks are good and they're like this right now, and right now they're the underdog.
Everybody loves Jalen Brunson.
They are Jalen Brunson's going to be like if they pull this off, if they somehow beat Boston and
I think they get to the finals.
if they get to the finals, this team is going
I
to
don't
be
think they win,
revered.
but-
I don't know if they win it.
I think the Knicks get to the finals.
This-
The one thing I would say about underdog teams when they face their division rivals, like how the Knicks and Boston are, it takes such a toll on the players. Like just like
Yeah.
that next series almost feels like, oh well, we beat Boston, now we got to play another one.
Right.
You
Well,
know,
that series is also a slugfest right now because I think Indiana's up 2-0.
yeah, I think they are. Right?
They're like what the 6th seed or 5th
They're
seed
fifth. Yeah, whatever they are. Yeah.
against Cleveland, who's number 1. They dominated Miami.
If you're the Knicks and you beat Boston, I don't think you want to face Indiana. You rather face Cleveland.
Indiana's the hungrier team. I'd rather face Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland, I don't really believe them. I didn't like Cleveland from the beginning. What did they get off to? A 20-1 start or something like that to start the
Something
year?
crazy,
They
yeah.
got off to like a ridiculous start. I was
Yeah.
like, this team's not that good. Boston's realistic.
Nah, they're a good team. I think they're,
not
just stacked.
They're not a number 1 seed. I
No,
wouldn't
they're a
think that-
stacked team.
Yeah, Boston does have. See, the difference between Boston and the
Boston has the
Knicks,
most expensive team in history.
They have 12 different players coming in and out of the rotation. The
Also,
Knicks are using 7
Porzingis has
players.
some weird thing. That's part of why I'm sure they're
what-
struggling.
was he like
He's
swine
not
flu?
playing. Yeah, he has some. Yeah, he has something that's like
Yeah,
affecting his wind.
that we're all gonna fucking get in 3 months.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna get Porzingis. We're gonna be like, who's the basketball player that started that whole thing?
Porzingis. disease.
Porzingis. Who's the Rudy Gobert? Of?
This Nick team, if they do go to the finals, and forget about if they win it, will be one of the biggest New York teams in the last 25 years, if not the biggest.
Oh yeah.
Even if they go to the finals, it will be, I think it tops the Giants in 2008. I think it tops
If they go to the finals,
if they go to the finals.
they're not. No, I disagree with that.
I think they're going to be
They gotta win.
beloved.
Giants were.
I think they
Giants
go
were
to
a
the
6
finals
seed.
and lose. New Yorkers want the whole team to blow up.
in the
They're like rebuild.
21st.
That's a shitty New York.
That's a
they'll
shitty
just-
New York
They'll probably
attitude.
try to add Giannis.
I think they'll
They'll
get,
try to
yeah.
add a star.
I think either way
Yeah,
they're
I
going
think
to
they
get.
have stars.
They have Brunson and Towns. Those are stars.
Yeah.
Those are
Well, they
legit
also have
stars.
Mikal Bridges, who's the star of Brooklyn.
It's true.
He can give you 40
Star
any
player.
night.
Yeah,
This team will be so regarded if they go to the finals.
but they're not in the 21st century in terms of like underdog story and a team that surprised everybody. The Giants in 08 is still better than this team. Giants were 6
Well,
seed, did it all on the road.
I am not saying. Hold on. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that the fan base, the Knicks, the New Yorker, loves the Knicks. The Knicks are. They are the biggest team in New York. I think they are.
yeah, when they're
The
good,
Giants,
yes. Yeah.
the Giants and Jets just don't grab the city like the
Yes.
Knicks
No, I
does.
understand, and I said it all the time. Like
Part
in
of it is they play in
2012.
New Jersey too.
No, it's just they don't grab the city
just-
for whatever.
It's not really a football.
It's not a
town.
football
In
town.
2012, the Giants won the World Super Bowl, and the following week, Jeremy Lin happened, and people were more.
People
focused on
forgot
Jeremy Lin. I get
completely
that,
about it.
But
People
I'm just
love
saying,
the Knicks.
in terms of story, the Giants in 08, you cannot compare this run, the Knicks being a 3rd seed. Now, granted, yeah, they're gonna if they win this series, they get past their league rival in Boston, but you can't compare that to the Giants win in 2008 or even 2012 because they did the exact same thing in 2012.
I'm saying if they get to
they're
the
supposed
finals
to be.
and if they win the finals, if they win it all, they will be bigger than Giants.
No, they won't be.
Yes, they will.
No,
yes,
they're supposed to be doing this. They're third seed.
they are. They haven't won a
And
championship.
this is year 4 of this.
They haven't won a championship since what? 1969.
I get that, but I understand the magnitude of not winning a title in
they had him-
forever. But it just they're supposed to be this good. Now, if they win a championship, maybe you can put them up there with that team, with the 08 Giants or the 07 Giants. Fine. But you can't just dismiss that Giants run and say this is better than that. This is not.
I'm not saying that.
I think that's recency bias a little bit.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's better than that. I'm saying that it will be bigger than that. The Knicks winning a championship in this city is probably bigger than the fucking Yankee dynasty. That's how big the Knicks are.
I don't think it's bigger.
Also, they haven't won in a long, long,
They
long
haven't
time.
won in a while. I get that.
It's like
but
the 04 Red Sox compared to the Patriots won 3 Super Bowls before the 04 Red Sox. And
I don't think it's like the 04 Red Sox. But okay.
when the Reds... Well, it kind of...
86-year curse versus, I get 69 is a very long time ago, but there are a lot of people living that sort of Knicks won a championship.
Yeah, but think about how long ago that was.
It's a
Pat
while.
Riley was on that team, I believe.
Oh, there you go. Pat Riley was on that fucking team. Yeah, you have recency bias because you have no brain.
You're stupid.
It's stupid recency bias.
It's not.
I know
It's not recent.
I'm just-
First off, recency bias. I'm talking about 1969. What are you talking about?
No, you're talking about this year.
You're talking about this year. You're saying
I'm saying I'm saying that because they would win this year, that it would be a big deal because they hadn't.
oh, it's going. to
They
be a
have
big
not
deal.
won
We're on the same page
since 1969.
But I'm just saying that in those,
I think
the
yes,
07
biggest thing in New York sports history.
You're saying
It
in the last 25 years, he's saying.
in the last 25
I'm only
years,
saying that it would be second to the 07 Giants. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think it would be.
And you're saying it probably bigger than that. Maybe.
And I'm not-
in New York because I don't know why. Maybe, but in comparison,
Within the city, people
07
care about the
Giants.
Knicks.
the
more
Knicks
than the
are
Giants.
Okay, but it
huge.
was such
Yes.
a Cinderella team. Like the 07 Giants, which are equally as big as the Knicks. We will agree that the Giants at least
No,
hold a
I won't.
candle in terms of popularity. They're not the Nets. They're not some
I disagree.
small market franchise. The New York Giants are not a small market franchise. They're a huge franchise, an historic NFL football team.
They are,
Yes.
but
They hold a
in this
candle
in this
to the
city, they are not the Knicks.
We're not talking about the fucking Islanders.
Okay, the Jets.
the Islanders are
Wait 1
popular
second.
too.
The
Rangers are also.
The Jets haven't won since 1969. Also, if the Jets won the Super Bowl, which is laughable, but
I think we've all been there. Summer nights.
but if they did win the Super
It
Bowl,
was fun being a Jet fan. I say I quit, but it was fun being a Jet fan. Going, this is the year. Looking at the roster and going, it's not.
if they did win the Super Bowl, it'd be a big story.
Yes.
It'd be a huge story. Would it totally bring down the city? No. Like there are Jet fans. Jets are a very popular franchise. But will it be like this like stop the city type of moment? No. Same with the Yankees. Same with the Mets, and they're huge franchises. If the Knicks win the finals in the middle of June,
Yes.
I think this city will be at a halt.
I agree.
Schools will be closed.
I agree.
Jobs, offices will be let out early.
Yes.
That's how big the Knicks are in this city.
Pissing in the streets, the whole thing. And I totally agree with
Tearing
that.
down lampposts, everything.
Fucking,
I'm gonna ride one of the horses.
Not a child will be
I'm telling you,
steal a horse.
you're gonna be like
If
Wade
the parade
Boggs.
is on a Wednesday, not a child will be fed until Friday.
And that is why they are bigger than the Giants in 2007
Oh, no, no,
if they win.
No, hold on. All I'm saying is that you can't dismiss
Greg's
that
getting
run.
me.
Yeah. no. We're on the we're on the same page. I'm saying it will be a bigger
Well,
deal.
you're only saying that now because you're agreeing with me. Because I'm
Because
getting
look at all the passion you
and,
put
and
into
I'm
that.
getting the better of you.
No,
That's
no.
why the only why is saying that.
No. Go
You
back.
keep trying to downplay it because you're a big Eli Manning fan.
I'm not a big Eli man.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a fan of cinder block foot
I don't
faggots.
care.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, this guy fucking loves guys who throw bricks. He loves fucking guys that throw bricks. Go ahead, do it again.
What do you mean throw bricks? What do you mean throw bricks?
Fucking how many
Big
points?
Macaulay Culkin fan.
What, 12 fucking points of
53%
Carl
from three.
Anthony
53%.
Mitchell Robinson fan over here. This guy's a Mitchell Robinson fan. He said he'd suck his dick. Yeah,
That's what you want to suck Mitchell Robinson. You want to suck the backup center's
related
dick?
to Michelle Obama.
No,
You're a faggot.
That's what you want.
I hope the Knicks never win.
Mana, let's not get off the point.
All I said was that you're just dismissing in the last 25 years the 07 Giants in favor of the Knicks. I understand. You're right. It will be the biggest deal of any sports franchise that wins a championship here. But there's not the best team to do that in the last 25 years. The 07 Giants came out of nowhere. It was a Cinderella team, and they had to win on the road to get to the Super Bowl and then beat a team that hadn't lost a game all year. The Knicks being a third seed in the Eastern Conference, getting to the finals and not winning, because you said that in the beginning, that if they don't win, it's still a huge deal.
I still think it's a big deal.
Is not the same. It's not anything. It's not a better team.
This
than the
team
07
will be
Giants, or a better
regarded.
story.
They will be revered.
Yes, they will be.
I
agree
think the
with that,
Knicks have they have the hearts of New Yorkers more than the Giants do.
but let's take a call.
I would love to take a call.
Anthony in Scarsdale. You're a fan. I think Rob's an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You can't dump him out. This guy's a loser.
No, let's hear him out.
I think stupid. I think there are a few teams in like New York. Okay, in recent history,
In New York,
in
City,
New York, that you remember off
sports
the
ball.
top. You remember off the top of your
What
head.
the Brooklyn Nets were supposed to be.
No,
That would not
the
get
Nets.
any
The Nets
They were
should.
supposed to do this.
They
Yes,
should contract the Nets. They should. They should just get rid of them.
Really?
What, send them back to
What the
Jersey?
fucking
No, just contract them. Get rid of them. I know Dr. J.
Swallow them.
Yeah, just get rid of them. No one cares about the Nets.
Yeah, no.
Keep the Barclays.
I
Barclays,
go to
keep them for the
Nets
concerts.
games to be a Heat fan.
Yeah,
And
there you go.
There's
Never any.
"Let's Go Heat" chants all through the stadium.
Nobody cares about
And what? And,
There's more Miami Heat
and-
fans in.
Okay. And go to Madison Square Garden, go to Yankee Stadium, go to Citi Field,
Try to wear a Heat shirt.
go to MetLife. How many times will you hear the opposing team's fans chanting, unless it's at the end of like the World Series, like the Dodger fans all moved up and all the Yankee fans left? That never happened. That doesn't happen in any other fucking places. There's no Brooklyn Nets fans. Get rid of that franchise or move them back to fucking Jersey where they belong. Move them to fucking mid-Jersey.
Send them to
There are
Canada.
Brooklyn Nets fans. They're similar to Jets fans. There are people that could not afford tickets to
Yeah,
the better team.
yeah.
I only know like 3 net fans ever. One guy's on
Yeah,
the radio.
they're all from here.
Yeah, I don't know anybody. There's 2. One guy, Montenegrin kid, I went to high school with, and John Fox. That's about it. I don't know any other net fans.
Get rid of them.
What were you saying before about the thing about teams, New York teams
Well,
that stand in lore?
Were you remember like the year?
86 Mets.
Well, I'm talking about the last 25 years. I'm not talking about.
okay.
I'm not going before then. I think like the 01 Yanks, for sure because of
That's a Tampa.
the circumstances.
That's a Tampa.
The 07, 08 Giants, like where the city really got behind the team.
Right.
The Jets when they went to the AFC Championship game, that was a big team. People remember that team.
Which year?
The first year,
Okay.
and even the second year, I'll throw in
09.
the 2015 Mets, 2017 Yankees, the 2012 Giants.
Yeah, so obviously this
Yeah.
team would be 2011.
I think the Jets. I'm sorry, the Knicks in 2012 with Melo and Jeremy Lin. I think a
Yes.
lot of people remember that team.
Of course, yeah. But obviously, this is a huge deal. But all I'm saying is that if they go to the finals and they win a championship, they were supposed to do this. They were not supposed to be. This, they're not exactly.
They were in third place
They're
last
not
year.
a ragtag.
Third seed team.
They're
Yeah.
not- it's not
Yeah.
like this came out of nowhere.
No, that's why they went
hold-
and got Towns
Yeah.
to do this.
But hold on.
Because he was the piece they needed.
You know,
Um,
4 years
yeah.
ago, Nick fans were happy. Remember who they played in the first round? Did they play Miami in that first round?
yeah, they
4 years
lost.
ago. That was the year with Randall, 2021, right?
Yeah.
That was the shortened year. That was the shortened the year after the bubble, right?
Yes.
And the Knicks made the playoffs, and Knicks fans were like, we're just happy that they're there. We're just happy they're in the playoffs."
Right.
And then the following year they were disappointing, and then the Brunson years started. So this is like the third year of Brunson, the 4th out of 5 years they're in the playoffs.
Right, he's only gotten better every year.
And then the team's
Now
only
he's
gotten
a star,
better every
yeah.
year. They're supposed to be doing this. Like, the idea that, like, there's such heavy underdogs against the Celtics is ridiculous. They are a 3rd seed. Yeah. They played with Boston all year. Now, Boston beat the shit out of them during the regular season, except for, like, one game. But they're supposed to be this.
The Knicks constructed this team to beat the Celtics.
Tag team. They got Karl Anthony Towns. You have Brunson. You got
But
Mikal
three of these
Bridges.
guys played in college together. They
Yeah.
know
Won
each
a
other
title
well.
in college.
In Villanova,
They're supposed to be.
where our
this.
Pope went.
Like, this is not that surprising.
It's not. I'm not saying it is.
No, but it is. It
but-
did kind of like we didn't all see it coming.
But I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. It's surprise. It's like, oh, it's a shock, but it's not like, oh, they have Giannis. Like they don't have, like, you know, Karl Anthony Towns is a good player. He's a little chubby. He's a bit like Barkley, but they are like kind of a fun bunch to watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, there's no megastar.
There's no megastar. That's my
we're
point.
We're on the same page. I agree with you that it will be the biggest parade. Probably.
Even though Brunson, he got Clutch Player of the Year this year. He's doing that in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you kind of have to put him in that conversation now. No.
What?
He's a superstar.
He's
As
playing like Kyrie
megastar?
Irving did when he had to make up for LeBron sucking.
He was a superstar last year too.
Yeah.
This is not like just out of
You just
nowhere.
you don't think of him as a Kevin Durant.
No, but he's
He-
that kind
But
of player.
He is.
Yeah, he's playing like that.
If they win the finals, he will join that top athlete in the world category.
In the
Yeah.
in the country, right? Okay, or the world, whatever you're talking.
It-
He would be a top 10 athlete.
No, you heard me correct.
in
He
the
might
world.
already be a
In
top
the
10.
world,
Jalen Brunson,
Jalen Brunson.
top 10 athlete,
If they win the finals,
right
the
now-
endorsements he's gonna get,
top 10 athlete.
yes, the Knicks are that big.
Give me 10 guys above him.
Athletes.
Oh,
10 athletes.
Athletes.
LeBron
Okay.
James,
I was
Aaron
thinking
Judge,
NBA
Shohei
players.
Ohtani, Caitlin Clark.
I
you're
said
talking
Tiger
about
Woods.
he
famous
will
athletes. Okay.
get there if they win
Patrick
the
Mahomes.
finals.
I didn't even get to NFL players.
One, I didn't. I'm not saying right now. I am saying if they win, he will get there.
He's not gonna
He
be a top
will.
10
He
athlete.
will too.
No, he won't.
He will too.
And
I'm
then you gotta
telling
get
you,
the soccer
That's
players.
not-
he will be a household
Oh, yeah.
name. It's
Yeah.
a big
Honestly,
story.
No
He's a
one's
house-
beating Ronaldo, but
The Knicks-
Whatever with that.
The Knicks are not only a New York franchise; they're a global franchise.
not a global
they
franchise.
are too. Nuts. They are
You're
too.
out of your mind.
They are a global franchise.
it is Nick Mania.
Go to Beijing. You will see Knicks hats.
Because of Stephon Marbury from like 10 years ago.
Oh well, sorry.
I can name
that
one
they-
fucking city.
That's
No,
right.
don't touch me.
I won't.
I'll smack the shit out of you. Are
I
you
will
kidding
not.
me?
I will
think the
not slap
Knicks-
your head
wait a minute.
because
You
I'm not
think the
agreeing with you.
Knicks Are a global
They are
franchise.
too.
The
Of
New
course
York
they are.
Knicks
Look up.
are a global franchise. If you said the Los Angeles
I'm gonna say the
Lakers,
Knicks might be
they're up
number
there.
7 at
They're-
richest franchise.
Name
they're not a
name
global-
5 other franchises in the NBA.
Not
They're-
the NBA, but in sports, the Yankees are
Lakers
a
and
global franchise.
Celtics.
The
Lakers, Celtics, okay, fine.
Maybe the
Lakers,
Bulls.
Celtics, Knicks.
Maybe the Bulls are a global franchise. Maybe
The Bulls,
Knicks are
for
not
sure.
a global franchise. They're not.
top
Crazy. The Knicks are a global
NBA
franchise.
teams.
Global. We're talking about global. I'm talking about you go
Globally.
to fucking Czechoslovakia. They know what the Knicks are. That's bullshit. They will never.
Sure.
They don't. They're not getting the jerseys. They're not getting the fucking jerseys in Czechoslovakia.
They're getting t-shirts.
No, they're not. They're not
The
getting
New-
Knicks shirts.
According to AI, the New York Knicks are second in valuation at $7.5 billion, followed by the Los Angeles Lakers, which is $7.1.
So the second biggest
You're talking
NBA
about
team.
worth. But you're talking about worth. But you're talking about that's
The New York Knicks are well known globally, particularly due to their location in New York City. Yeah,
Any New York
what does
team
that
really
mean?
has
Who
that.
told you? What is AI? Is that AI?
yeah, it's AI.
Who gives a shit what AI thinks?
I typed it in.
You're
It's
out
the,
of your mind.
I-
You think the Knicks are a global franchise?
they are
That if you go to like Germany, they know what the Knicks are.
absolutely,
Yeah, like maybe like 10 people.
absolutely
Because
because of New York. The Lakers, Warriors, Knicks, Bulls, Celtics.
The Knicks are not a global franchise.
They are
No,
too.
they aren't. It's nuts. National franchise, definitely. Global, around the world. Jalen Brunson is now the most famous man in the world.
If they win the finals, he will
fuck
be.
off.
Most valuable sports teams worldwide as of
But
2024.
valuable is different from.
It's worldwide, Rob.
Okay, let me hear the teams. Go ahead.
Dallas Cowboys,
Okay.
Golden State Warriors,
Okay. You think
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Los Angeles Rams, New York Yankees, the New York Knicks, the Patriots, the Giants, New York Giants,
So far, these are all
the
franchise.
Lakers,
it's all
the
accurate.
Jets, the 49ers, the Raiders, the Eagles, and Real Madrid.
There you go.
I can't believe soccer's that low, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think that.
now? Okay, fine. Let's take this as an example of this means they're global franchises. Do you think the Los Angeles Rams, who are third on that list, are as popular as the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Yankees?
I don't think they're as popular as the New York Knicks.
I
They're not as
don't.
popular as the fucking Los Angeles Chargers.
I don't.
So that fucking list means nothing.
It's Statista.
We're going by
We're
it.
talking about that's value. That's franchise value. We're talking about popularity being a global team.
You don't think the New York
Knicks are not
Knicks
a global team.
are a global franchise?
They're not a global team. Then.
I think you'll be wrong.
No, in
I think you are
basketball-
mistaken.
In basketball pockets, maybe in countries that follow the NBA, like the China maybe, but no, they're not a global franchise. Like people from Europe who don't follow sports, they know what the Yankees are. They see the Yankee hat, they'll know American.
I think they know
Or
what the
no,
Knicks.
They would never know what the Knicks are. Stop it.
A Knicks basketball jersey? Yes, they
they'll
will.
go basketball and that's it. Just like if they saw a Phoenix Suns jersey.
Don't forget, hold on, Madison Square Garden is the world's most famous fucking arena. Who plays in the world's most famous arena?
Andrew Dice
Billy
Clay.
Joel.
People go there
Kill Tony.
to go see Kill Tony
the New York-
and Billy
the New
Joel
York Rangers
and Bruce
also-
Springsteen
and
and
the
Bill
Rangers play there
Burr.
too.
And who
And the
else
New
do they
York
go
Liberty.
see? The
Used to.
And the
fucking
Liberty.
New
They
York
used to. They're in the
Knicks.
Barclays Center now.
And the St. John's fucking Red Storm.
It's the world's most famous
Yeah,
arena.
everybody fucking
Everyone
plays the Garden.
Everyone in New York plays the Garden.
Yeah.
Whose home is it?
It's not the Knicks home.
The
know.
It's Madison Square's
That weird
home.
little Russian guy that goes to Tommy Farrell shows plays the Garden.
Well, he's an idiot.
No, I'm not. Because I agree with you. If you said they become a national team, which they are a national team. And this run will make them even more relevant because everybody will remember the 2024, 2025 Knick team that goes to the finals, just like we remember the 99-2000 team.
Yes.
But that doesn't make them a global franchise. Without doing anything, they were irrelevant.
They-
20-something years
So
They were-
this list
No.
with no championships.
is including like Europe and shit like that. It even has like the money. The Knicks are third.
On what? Value? Or we're talking about popularity?
But what do you think that comes
But
from?
value is
the
just
whole
money.
world is buying the merchandise.
Yes.
don't think
What do you
so.
think? They're just wet.
No, you think just rich New Yorkers?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think just business? You're an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yes. Yeah.
Just all the fucking suits buying all the fucking.
Name the other teams. I want to hear the other teams.
All right, first is who do you think first is?
Dallas Cowboys.
Always. Second,
Yankees.
yes.
And then the Knicks.
Then the Knicks.
Yeah.
Fourth,
The Lakers.
Barcelona.
Okay. I don't really know
Fifth,
about soccer.
Madrid. 6, Warriors. 7,
Warriors.
Lakers. 8, Patriots. 9, New York Giants. 10,
The New
Munich
York Giants.
Which I'm
soccer
surprised that the Giants are on there. And by the way, the Warriors, they have a very popular player in Steph Curry, and they had a very popular player in
piss
Kevin Durant,
off.
and Draymond Green is very popular
Durant
throughout the
hasn't played
years.
for them in like 9 years.
I know, but when he was there, the people noticed.
team. Yeah, that was part of that giant run.
That's even like the Miami Heat. They were very popular when LeBron was there.
It made sense. LeBron's a national figure. He's a global figure.
Yeah. So no matter where
I
he's going to go,
can't think-
yeah.
Miami Heat
How
are
are the Knicks
probably
a global franchise? They've
People know them.
You said so yourself. They've won one title since they've only had one title since 1969.
And also,
Been the fucking-
you're underestimating the game of basketball.
I'm not underestimating the game of basketball.
You are too, and
No.
you've always accused
Basketball
me.
is much more global than a football or a baseball.
I agree with
Absolutely,
that. That's true.
It's
Yes.
Basketball
soccer
is a
than
ve-
basketball.
Yes.
is
I
a
agree with
huge sport.
Of course.
So of course there's gonna be fans across the globe who pay attention to the NBA.
Yeah. Look, China, a lot of them are Laker and Rockets fans.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Because they love Kobe Bryant and they love
Yeah.
Yao Ming.
All right, let's go to the phones. Fucking Slav from Croatia. You're on the fan.
We've been screaming about the Knicks for 40
I-
minutes.
Wait,
by the way.
have we been arguing about the same point? No, we were arguing about something else.
know.
Oh, we were
Fucking trains,
we were
Bob.
arguing about
Going off the
if the
rails.
Knicks. No, we're on the page. We're on
So
the, we're on
you
the
were saying that if the Knicks win, they are the biggest New York team in the last 25
right. That was the first argument, which I think I won. This one I know I won.
That
That they were a global franchise.
We're not going to argue anymore. I don't care. No, we're not going to
They
argue.
are, Rob.
No. Tip from the chat.
If you go to Thailand and be like, "Do you know who the New York Knicks
I
are?"
bet
They
you
go,
did.
"Oh yes, Knicks. Oh, Jeremy Lin."
I bet you there's kids right now in Thailand wearing 2025 championship
They're-
New York Knicks fucking shirts.
Exactly.
They're already wearing it because there is a script,
And the first one.
and that's good because they get to wear that instead of their Linsanity shirts.
And the first one, we were on the same page, but I said with you, it will be the biggest, because you cut me off. I said when the night they win, or if they win a world championship, it will be the city will be torn apart. The parade will be the biggest parade,
Yeah,
and
The city will burn.
I
agree.
understand all that.
that's what I think.
But you said they were the best story and the best team in the last 25 years, and all I said was, well, the 07 Giants were
I didn't
a true Cinderella team.
No.
Whereas this team is supposed to be doing.
I didn't say they would be the best team. I said they would be the most
doing this
relevant
stretch.
team to ever win. I didn't say they were the best team to win. They would be the most relevant team. The best team to win a championship in the last 20 years from a New York
Well, you know what I
standpoint would have been the New York Yankees in 2009.
And
That's not what I said.
all I'm saying is that being a third seed, they're supposed to be
With the two seeds above them, one of them was last year's championship,
Right.
and the other one I think is leading the league in wins.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be playing this.
But he's
well at
missing.
this-
You're missing the point.
That's
The
supposed to
point is
dislike-
not.
It's
Everyone
very.
said-
The point is
everyone
that it's
had the-
very exciting that it's the fucking Knicks. It's very exciting. 2 years ago, you would have been, oh, it's gonna be the Bucks. That's what you would have thought.
Yes.
But nobody knows where the fuck that Greek idiot is. You know what it is? He's opening up a deli in New York.
I hope he is.
He's fighting with
hate
what's his
him.
name's father.
Who? Tyrese
We're talking about
Halliburton?
Giannis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Who else
fighting
are we
with
talking about? Do you know any
I
other
said
Greek
Bucks
idiots?
and Greek. What'd you think I meant?
I had Greek food earlier. They were a little late. The delivery.
Asshole.
What time are we at?
We're at 41 now, so I
Let's
guess
take one more break. We'll get back on air.
Okay.
Take a breath because I'm enjoying the sports talk.
Back again.
We're back. Oh my
This,
god,
this might be the longest episode.
it could be.
Might be the last episode.
You still heated?
I'm not heated. I'm alright.
We brought you outside to cool down.
Had to cool him
You just
down.
don't know shit about sports.
He needed to cool down. He was the one that needed to cool down.
I need a cigarette.
You need a cigarette since the third year.
Yeah,
29
I
minutes
want
in,
the
you-
29 minutes in. I want the cigarette. I like my breaks. I'm a union worker. Union worker.
Globally known. Globally known.
Globally known. Yeah. Well, that's how things work when you're in the union. You take breaks.
Yeah, I know that. Don't I know it? Yeah, no. But we were
This entire episode, we've discussed nothing but black people. From start to finish.
Black Guy
No,
Podcast.
we started
Talking about the
saying
culture.
that we are all right.
They obsessed with us.
No, we're sports fans, and we're talking
Sports
Yeah.
fans.
sports.
Big sports fans.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Sports.
we were talking about Colin Cowherd.
Yeah.
Great broadcaster.
White man.
That's a white guy.
White man.
He's the whitest guy ever.
White man.
He is.
You know what I also hated about him? He used to refer to his ex-wife as his best friend. He'd be like, "Oh, and she's my best friend, and we still talk every day. We have a great relationship. She took half my money, but yeah, he was like when he was on ESPN2, he was like a futuristic broadcast guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Ain't nothing wrong.
Talk about some broadcast. I love broadcast.
It's hard to go back into the
What?
Yeah.
the
The-
drive.
I almost feel like this wasn't necessary to do this third part.
No, I don't care about doing the third part. It's just that
I
we
do.
were-
That's-
we were arguing.
People waiting for us.
oh shit. Oh,
So,
wait. What time is it?
It's 8:45, dude.
Oh wow. Oh my bad.
Yeah, no. You're being a little rude now.
yeah, you're
Oh
right.
shit. Oh that.
He's a fucking dick.
Yeah. Don't do your plugs.
I didn't know.
What
I didn't realize what time it was. I'm having so much fun arguing about the Knicks.
Here, I'm
No one-
stressing the fuck out. I'm gonna yell.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
All right. Well, that was the show.
Yeah, I just wanted us to come back and end it.
Well, tomorrow I'm in PaisanCon.
Oh, is that tomorrow's PaisanCon?
Yeah. And know what? I plan on being a real asshole
Can I
there.
get in for free?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should be good.
Yeah, the Guidos won't charge me.
You'll sneak in. Say you're a comedian.
Say your comic.
I think you should be
Robert
good.
Field last year.
Yeah, he got in.
He got
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm,
I think so. I think you should be good.
yeah, let's try that.
See-
Did he get up?
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't know about you.
No, but he's Jew. You are Italian.
Pretty sure.
It's true.
I mean, if let's say
I'll
they,
go in as Nick's Marino.
if they did, well, the only thing is I'm gonna be with, yeah, I know. I'm gonna be with Bichetti. That's,
I'll drive
If
myself.
if we were hosting,
I mean, you're on the way.
there was
Yep.
like a chance him and I were going to host. You would easily.
Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll do the Columbus bit.
Yeah.
Upset all of them.
it's good.
Not even because it's you. I would be like, nah, I gotta
I'll be honest. Kevin Trey Moxley's working the event. He's working
he
with
is.
Richie Aprile from The Sopranos.
That's how all the Italians get in there. Train.
Oh, the Mox.
He's doing something with Richie
Mox
Aprile from The Sopranos. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Hopefully he plays Janice.
Bring my merchandise. Shut the fuck up.
Reversal roles.
What are you looking at? Yeah, I plan on being a real asshole and getting a few stories out of this. I'm gonna meet some.
good idea.
I'm gonna meet some
Get wasted.
some Italian celebs. I'm driving. I can't really get wasted. I'm driving Bichetti. He's gonna drive home. So,
Someone's gotta be an adult here.
well, that was the show.
Yeah. Come to PaisanCon. Come to the Pugs on the 17th. Come to the Alchemist. I prefer you come to the Alchemist. Goodbye.
Yeah.